Cassowary walk about in the rainforest, yeah, eating only wild berries and fruit. When they go walk about in the rainforest, yeah, when they go walk about, then people talk about. Dara dinengo, angara dinena, baroji dinena, bulgoro dine. Dara dinengo, angara dinena, baroji dinena, bulgoro dine. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. He is the symbol of a tribe from Jabbergai. He made the Jabberwocky scripture. They are the protectors of this rainforest of North Queensland. Yeah. When they go walk about, then people talk about. Dara dinengo, angara dinena, baroji dinena, bulgoro dine. Dara dinengo, angara dinena, baroji dinena, bulgoro dine. Whoa, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. He is a symbol of a tribe from Jabbergai and Bullwild. Him and the brother Warwood scripture. They are the protectors of this rainforest of North Queensland, yeah. When they go walk about, then people talk about. Dara dinengo, angara dinena, baroji dinena, bulgoro dine. Dara dinengo, angara dinena, baroji dinena, bulgoro dine. Hey, hey. Whoa, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very right.
Bundara. Yeah, thank you. You want it, you got it. Drop it right down. You want it, you got it. How does it sound? You want it, you got it. Drop it right down. You want it, you got it. How does it sound? Hey, you there, girl, over on the dance floor. Drop it right down, like you never did before. Hey, you there, girl, over on the dance floor. Drop it right down, like you never did before. You want it, you got it. She comes from out of town. She knows how to drop it right down. Want it, got it. Drop it right down. You want it, got it. How does it sound? You want it, got it. Drop it right down. You want it, got it. How does it sound? Hey, you there, girl, over in the dance floor. Drop it right down, like you never did before. Hey, you there, girl, over in the dance floor. Drop it right down, like you never did before. You want it, got it. Drop it right down. You want it, got it. How does it sound? You want it, got it. Drop it right down. You want it, got it. How does it sound? You want it, got it. Drop it right down. You want it, got it. How does it sound? You want it, got it. Drop it right down. You want it, got it. Yes, I hope you're all enjoying this in your living room, wherever you are. Here in Australia, across the world.
I gotta say, you took me by surprise. Was it the smile, baby, or the look in your eyes? There's something about you. There's something about the things that you do. Oh, I'm scared of all these feelings I'm feeling for you. I shouldn't be falling for you. I can't be that reckless. But every time I'm with you, I'm happily endless. Oh, don't you know it's true? Yes, I do. Adore you. Tell me you feel it too. Boom, 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 yeah. Every day I find myself thinking about you insane. The way that you kiss, you leave me so weak. The way that you move, you got me so good. I can't get enough, I'm addicted to you. I shouldn't be falling for you. I can't be that reckless. But every time I'm with you, I'm happily endless. Oh, don't you know it's true? Yes, I do. Adore you. Tell me you feel it too. Boom, 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 yeah.
He's so funny. See ya. Anyway, welcome to episode 23 of the Kitchen Sessions, everyone out there in internet land. You are with me, and me is Ros Papalato. That's right. Yes, give us a woohoo. That's very nice. Oh. Come away with you all. It's too sweet. Yes, my name is Ros Papalato and I am here with the stream team tonight. We've got Mick Allen on the audio things. We've, of course, got Sam Gibb on the vision things. And, of course, Karen Engel, who's all the way in Adelaide on all the computer things, looking after her mummy. Hey, Karen. Hello, how are you? It's great to have you all here. Before we go any further, I'd sincerely like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land. We acknowledge the people of this land who are past, present and emerging leaders. We accept and absolutely all believe that this is Aboriginal land, always was and always will be. Thank you. Thank you for having us. So, the kitchen sessions. We started 153 years ago. As a bite back to what was happening in our country, in our world, in our community, in the arts, and we thought that it would be just a 4-week thing in my kitchen. We moved here, and 23 weeks later, we are still forging forth, finding and showcasing amazing North Queensland artists. We showcase bands, we showcase soloists, duos from all genre and all cultural background, and it's just been an absolute pleasure. The interesting thing that's happened in Queensland on Friday afternoon actually was that restrictions for the arts are continuing to lift, and this is fantastic news for the arts and for our our resources in this community, and for people who work in the arts, and for you audiences out there who want to participate in this, and for emerging artists, for everyone. So now, blah 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 blah, instead of 1 person per 4 square metres outside, we can do 1 person per 2 square metres, which in fact doubles our capacity. So hey, Pete Murray, give me a call. Give me a call. Just call me. Anyway, he will. I know he will. In fact, that's my phone. He's calling me now. So that's really good news on behalf of the Queensland arts industry. So thank you. We're getting there. And let it be that we don't have scars from this experience. They're not scars. They are learnings and experiences. And we're going to learn so much from this. And the things that didn't make it through, the relationships, the people that aren't here with us anymore, let us remember them with love and compassion, and let's learn. So it's great to be here tonight in the Rondo Theatre. My dog's not here. Sam wouldn't let me bring her in. Disgusted. Going to sack you. Then if I sacked you, what? We'd be pretty dark. It'd be pretty dark. It'd be me and my iPhone. It's pretty that's not high tech. Look, we are so excited to welcome to the stage tonight an artist who has been really, really seminal in our community up here in far north Queensland. This woman has played solo, she's played duo, she's had different bands, she plays in different bands as a really important member of different bands like Sounds of Austronesia. I'm going to give you guys a plug. Hi Sounds, hi Rubina. But tonight, it's actually this woman's show. She's brought this band together, these amazing group of far north Queensland musicians. So yeah, but we're gonna meet Lucida Anderson on her own right now. Sister Liberty, come to the stage, my darling. Come. Everyone give her a big clap. Where are you going to go? How are you, darling? Just go. Oh, that's just me. I like to make spaghetti immediately. Whenever I'm on stage, it's immediate spaghetti. Sound techs across Queensland hate me. They see me coming. They're like, oh my gosh. How? I might be able to do it. Hang on. I'm going to do it. We can unscrew. Hang on. Whoa. We got it. Did you see that? If I was wearing black, you'd be confused. You'd think I was a technician. I have had my time. I have done my time doing technical things.
I'm still learning.
Lucida, tell us about you, darling. Tell us about you as a musician. How long have you been playing?
I remember I was 17 in grade 11, and I decided I was going to be a drummer.
That's right. I forgot you're a fantastic drummer as well.
And so I quit school, and my mum was so upset. But I just went, I'm going to be a drummer.
So what possessed you to want to be a drummer?
I was watching a drummer.
On TV or something?
No. I was at a live gig, and I was underage.
Yeah.
But I was watching the drummer, and I just thought, let alone making music and and being like a rock star, but to physically play drums looked awesome. And I said this to him and he said, it is. And he looked at me and he said, why? Do you think you can do it? And right then I went, yeah, I can do it.
Yes, you can.
And so I did it.
So that was your first,
was
your
drumming.
first kind of musical experience.
Yeah.
Because Lucy, we've played together at Wallaby Creek jamming. You're amazing. This woman is one amazing drummer. Fantastic. So that was 17.
Yes.
And where was that? In what part of the world?
I was in
it?
Townsville.
Oh, did you grow up in Townsville?
Yes, I grew up
Downtown?
in Townsville. Yes.
Oh,
I was
I've been
born in
there.
Sydney, grew up in Townsville.
Yeah, great.
And moved to Cairns when I was 18 because there was more music in Cairns. There was the Jono's Blues Bar and all that music. So
We've talked about Jono's Blues Bar quite a few times on
Yeah.
this show. So give us your experiences of Jono's Blues Bar. Iconic music, like
Also-
above its time, beyond its time.
Osa
What?
is it? You know that band? Am I saying it correctly?
Osa.
Osa. Yeah, that amazing African.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that blew my mind.
So did you see them at Jono's
at
Blues Bar?
Jono's Blues
yeah.
Bar.
See what I mean? Beyond their time, and they encouraged and fostered original musicians and original music
And
of all
international
ages
and
yeah.
national. It was so cool.
Wow,
Yeah, so
what a place! So you were there. You were playing there when you were 18.
yep. And jamming on the dance floor.
And who were you playing with when you were 18 up in Cairns?
Oh my gosh. Well, I played with Jono's for a little bit. What we were called.
Your poor mother must have been having literal heart attacks. Literal heart attacks.
Played with Black Label, Berkey and Paul. I can't remember what we were called. In the Works, I think we were called, or something weird like
It's
that.
bad when you can't remember the names of the bands that you played in. Yeah, it's been a long couple of years for me too. So what was the transition from being, and I know you still play drums from time to time, what's the transition from being a drummer, which is really the foundation of a band in a lot of ways, and, you know, to being a front woman, to being a singer-songwriter,
So when I was at school, and I was still at school, I hadn't quit yet, I always used to write poetry. And then as a drummer, I thought, I'd love to write, these poems that I have to give to someone to make music out of it, and then someone to sing. And then I just started brought a guitar and started making the music. And then I thought, I need to give it to someone to sing. So I started writing the songs, but thought
someone else could do that.
could do the singing bit. And then I just started to do it. Just do it.
That's what we do. That's what musicians do. We just start to do it, right? Or we start to stream, or we start to learn how to vision switch, or we start to learn how to do these things. We just do it, right?
Yeah.
Because we have a passion for it.
Yeah, I guess. And it was...
It's an undeniable passion,
keep
right?
going,
Just
yeah.
keep going.
Just keep
So
swimming.
here you are. You have you've played. You put out a lot of different records or a lot of different EPs and CDs.
Only one, really.
Only
Well,
one.
I've
We
got a-
found you on Spotify, which is interesting. You
yes.
can find
So I've got one album and one little EP that I did with Sticky.
from Kawiova, who people are also very familiar with on this show.
Yes.
So you can find, of course, Lucida, Sister Liberty, on Spotify, on Facebook, Sister Liberty Music, on YouTube, on all those different places.
yep.
So, you know, you're
SoundCloud.
accessible.
Yep.
SoundCloud, oh my God, even SoundCloud.
And my website.
Yes, it's all there. So what's the latest incarnation of your work? You know, you've been studying, have you not?
I've started uni and I'm finally learning music theory, which I kind of never quite... I'm
too
getting
hard
it
for
now.
me.
I'm understanding it now.
Yeah, great.
And production. I'm loving Paddy, our lecturer at CQ Uni.
Oh,
and
CQ, shout out to CQ, shout out to Paddy Priest. Hey,
Paddy is my inspiration.
She's
and so,
amazing.
So I'm learning production and engineering and sort of that.
And
yeah.
that's really sparking you, right?
Yeah, yes.
So do you think that's going to take the pathway of in a studio or in a live kind of capacity? Or
It's
who
more
knows?
the recording. It's more realising that I've played lots and lots of live gigs, and you work really hard, and they come and they go, and they kind of poof in a cloud of smoke and they're gone, which I think I used to feel safe about that because I was always worried about making mistakes or the way I sounded or having somebody be able to look back, you know, and so it was very hard for me to step out and do my first album. But now I'm realising production, having a product and just getting I've got so many songs, I just need to get them out. So that's my next.
Brilliant.
And so we've got 2 songs tonight that we are recording, and this is how the band came about.
Yeah.
Was I had this crazy vision, this crazy sort of a song about being single during COVID.
Oh, it sucks, doesn't it?
It's just a little
Especially
bit
when you
extra
thought
challenging.
Yeah, it's extra challenging. Yeah, I know.
And so when I saw it, I saw the people who are playing with me tonight, because it's that kind of old jazzy sort of this swingy kind of feel. And so I asked them, and of course I was so blessed that they've just come and said, yes, we'll come and we'll record it. And so we're still almost got it ready to release.
So are you saying we've got a bit of a premiere tonight on the Kitchen Sessions, Lucida?
Yes.
You do not. Oh, I love a good premiere.
So there's that one. And also I've been doing this, I had another vision. I think
visions.
It's the Gemini in me. So this is a part of my creative projects unit. Okay. They said, make a project and go for it, and then document it. And so of course, instead of just choose one song, being the Gemini, I've got two completely different songs. So my second one I've been doing with Stephen Maxwell, producing it, and it's a completely different feel, and we're also doing it tonight, and it's called Beauty in Us All. And I saw the vision. That's what really made me want to move forward with this one, was all the living in Cairns and the multicultural people that I know and get to love and play with and be with, and my family here in Australia, but especially in Cairns, just all the people I know. There's such an array of people, and this song is about how stupid being prejudice is, and how it really is. There's no need for it because everyone's so beautiful.
We all bleed red.
Yes.
In the words of the wise David Hudson, we all bleed red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's...
Well, we can't wait to hear brand new songs. So the format tonight is that Lucida's going to play a couple solo, which I always love because that's just so raw and intimate and honest and real. And hey, just relax. There's only 2,000 people watching you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. You can't fit 2,000 people in the tanks. No, you can't. You can only fit 150 right now. But anyway, as of the 1st of October, you can probably fit 200. Woohoo! Ring-a-ding-ding. Anyway, we're going to have Lucida play a few songs solo, and then we're going to move forward through the show. But if you've got a little bit of spare cash, just because our venues can now open to a little bit more capacity, which is, the tanks is 650, Tanks Arts Centre is 650 capacity, and now we're only 200. So we're still a long way away. But if you can donate to these wonderful artists,
it'll help me record more.
Oh, that would be great. And creativity is what gets us through these times of hardship and isolation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I can't wait. Everyone, Lucida Anderson, Sister Liberty. Give her a clap.
Thank you. I want to slip away with you to a sacred place where there's no space or time. I'm hoping to relate with you. Deep communication where we can escape our minds, 'cause we don't need to know. Let the mystery unfold. I wanna come and play with you so we can celebrate the creation of our lives. I'm hoping to embrace all of you with humbleness and grace. Face this vulnerable heart of mine and surrender control. Learn to let go. Just trust the flow. Let love unfold. Love unfold. I wanna find a way with you. Let healing take place. Own up and face what's true. I'm learning to change my views in a transformation. Open and ready to embrace the new. 'cause we don't need to know. Let the mystery unfold. Surrender control and let it all go. Trust the flow. Let love unfold. Love unfold. It's a mystery. Love unfold. It's a mystery. Sort of like this night, let it unfold. We don't know where it's going. So there's a few friends that really love that song. You know who you are. That was for you. This next one I'd like to dedicate to my family in New Zealand, my whānau, and my rōpū, Ngāti Manu, and the place, our place, Karatu. So I wrote this song just after we buried my father, and it's called Waiata Tangi Aroha. So Waiata is song, and tangi, to tangi is to cry, but atangi is a funeral, and aroha is love. So it's really about the love I felt from my family and just how their strength and their comfort just made everything all right, even in such a hard time. So this is for them. Kia ora. In a time of sorrow, I'm reminded of a brighter tomorrow. And in a time of grief, I am gifted with comfort and relief, with ngā whānau and ngā rōpū. At our father's tangi in Karatu. I knew all I had to do was get here, and I'd pull through, shed my tears, and come to terms with what had passed, and feel the truth burning deep in my heart, and confirm how Wairua lasts with ngā whānau and ngā rōpū mahapu o Ngāti Manu marae, Ngāti Manu I roto I Karatu. My wounds in the healing waters of Karatu. I soothe my soul in the healing aroha of the whānau. And I am filled with the wairua and mana, almost overwhelmed with the koha, waiata, and kaha. And as tears are streaming down my face, I know I am home in this place, supported and surrounded by the grace and aroha of Ngāti Puna. A te atua no tangata me te whenua with ngā whānau. Oh, oh, and ngā rōpū. E Ngāti Manu marae, Ngāti Manu, I roto I karatu. Haere rā, urua mō.
Because that's what you need. Everyone needs hugs right now. Don't be afraid to hug people. You right?
Yes.
Look, I'm going to get a nice little tea towel from that's from Patty Priest's band.
Oh, yes.
Naughty. Patty naughty. You right?
I'm not going to wipe it.
Okay,
'cause I'll make it dirty.
One more song.
All right, here we go. All right. So this next song was inspired by a djembe rhythm that I learnt from Elliot Orr. He taught me, and it was so that I could keep teaching a community drum group at Grafton Arts way back then. And it was so that we did about 3-4 weeks preparing, and then we did the performance at Cairns Dreaming Festival. That was well way before Cairns Festival. And so the rhythm is kata gung gung ginti kata bim bim kata gung gung ginti kata ging ging. And it just ran around in my head. And this rhythm, the song came out. And pretty much the song is about that there's so much we can do, like we do all this preparation and we try and we work towards things, but there's really only up to a point that what we do is going to do anything about anything. We've got to also learn and accept that we've got to just have faith and let go and let grace, because that's going to take the rest of the way or wherever it needs to go. A bit like tonight. There's only so much a mind can take. There's only so much a heart can face. And it's okay. We can leave the rest up to grace. There's only so much good intentions make. There's only so much a conscience can shake. And it's okay. We can leave the rest up to grace. 'Cause when you feel the truth burning deep in you, when you feel the flow, the rhythm of your soul, let it be. You will see. Give it back to God graciously. 'Cause there's only so much we can fight each day. And there's only so much we can refuse to pay. There's only so much we can say. But it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We can leave the rest up to grace. 'Cause when you feel the truth burning deep in you, when you feel the flow, the rhythm of your soul, let it let it be. Surrender, let it, surrender, let it, surrender graciously, patiently. 'Cause there's only so much a will break, and there's only so much we ourselves can make change. There's only so far we can pave the way. But it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We can leave the rest up to grace, up to grace. So stop, be here, feel it really clear. Sheer presence, total acceptance, knowing God's essence is living in us each and every moment. So we can be living in reverence, with total acceptance of divine intervention. Let holy love, let it grace us. Let it, holy love. Let it, holy love. Holy love, all it takes is faith, trust in divine grace.
But I want one of these in my hairs, but I want one of these in my hairs. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh, everyone, please at home, please give Lucida a clap. We had so early, and we had tears and everything, and it was just. But you know, it's authentic and it's real, and that's the beauty of what you do and what we've been doing for 23 weeks.
Yes,
Listening
this is
and
very
feeling those moments, because it's just been us in this intimate, close environment. So it's been fantastic to have you here. Well, it is fantastic to have you here because Lucida's going to be playing with her band very, very soon. And I would go to our visual artist pop-in, but of course Sam's gone for a walk. It's the first time in 23 weeks the man's gone for a walk. Give him a clap, everyone. And back he comes. Back he comes, Mick. There it is. And the other beautiful thing about this thing that we've created called the Kitchen Sessions is that it really just started because we are all music lovers and we all work in the music scene and the performing arts scene. And very quickly we realised that there's a whole other world of visual arts out there that is just fascinating. And in Cairns and Far North Queensland, endless artists, just like musicians. I mean, my God, I'm going to be 55 when this thing finishes and I'm only 28. Okay, that got a laugh in house. Anyway, I don't know if you're laughing at home, but it was pretty got a bit of a laugh in house. So yeah, there's a lot of beautiful visual artists in this fantastic community. And we went out and met a very enthusiastic and busy young woman called Amber Grossman, who is an actor, she's a writer, she's a visual artist, she draws tattoos, she's just her mind, she's a businesswoman, she's so young and she's doing all these amazing things. I'm like, it took me 5 days to get a date with her to go and see her play. She's that busy. Cannot wait for you to meet Amber Grossman. If you live in Cairns, you might have just seen her work in a play reading on Friday night, The 42 by Liz Christensen, who's a big promoter of our show. But here is Amber Grossman.
Grossman, and I am an emerging artist from the Cairns region. I'm 19 years old. I like to dabble in all of the art forms. I'm big into visual arts and big into theatre. I'm an actor, a writer, and a director.
Oh my God. You're the whole kit and caboodle.
Yes, I like to do it all. Was predominantly a visual artist first, so I've been drawing and painting since I was really young. As you could probably maybe see a bit later, I'm really interested in drawing portraits of people and studying human behaviour, what that looks like on paper and canvas, but also on stage. So I started looking into that sort of socio kind of artistry, and that kind of led me into theatre, and here I am doing all of it.
Wow.
So I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Education at JCU, so where I'd love to head with this is to become a drama and art teacher. So I have been teaching at the Young Company. I'm just about to start teaching at Duke Theatre. I have also been doing work with Queensland Theatre this year as well, in facilitation of classes. So I've been teaching for the past 2 years, and I love to share my artistry with the kids and to really hone their passions as well. This is my home studio. So I love my watercolour. That was the first medium that I started with. I'm doing kind of surrealist watercolour portraits, I suppose. So those are some of my favourite ones that I've got up on the wall.
Do they have names?
No, I never draw from reference pictures. I always just draw from my imagination. I often listen to music while I'm painting and draw what I feel the song is trying to tell me. So, yeah. Well, one of the things that I mainly get clients for in terms of visual art is drawing tattoos. So I have 3 different tattoos, all of which I've drawn for myself. This is my favourite tattoo that I have. I just drew this one about 6 months ago. And this was my last client tattoo that I did. He asked for something to represent Cairns, and we kind of decided on the jellyfish. So I think he's going to get that done soon. And these 2 are my next design for myself. They are the different goddesses of drama. So they're the muses in ancient Greek theatre. So that's where we're going.
So tattooing is another, I guess, interest of yours.
Yeah.
How do you go from kind of painting these or devising these beautiful imaginary pieces to that kind of skin work?
I don't do the tattoos.
That's right.
Yeah, I just draw them because, for example, with these, I started off doing a lot of line work. So I use these pens over here. They're the Artline Uniball pens of different sizes. So that's where I start with the paintings. So on the mirror as well, I start by drawing, and then I go over them with pen. And that kind of becomes the line work. So from there, I decide whether I want to paint it or whether I want to shade it or whether I want to leave it as a line drawing. And those line drawings are what become the tattoos. So yeah.
Fascinating.
Yes.
So you could say that your main art form is what?
Drawing, I would say, because everything that I do starts off as a drawing. And, you know, a lot of the theatre work that I do starts off as a drawing, as an idea kind of starts on paper and it becomes like a story in my mind, which I then decide to write out. And sometimes I produce them, which is super cool. At the moment, something different I've been working on is one of my clients came to me with these vintage suitcases and said, do what you will, go for your life, which I love it when clients go and say, yeah, just make it pretty. So yeah,
Wow.
These are beautiful pieces, these lovely suitcases. So I didn't plan these ones, which was a difficult challenge for me. I just wanted to go ahead and paint because this client's one of my friends, what I know that she likes. So yeah, we just sat outside and I was painting and talking to her. So I haven't finished them yet, but I've just been kind of embellishing them with acrylics. And I've only just recently gotten into acrylic work. So I've got on this side, she plays the ukulele, so I've done a bit of a beach scene for her as well. She's got a whole stack of them actually that she's going to use as a display in her office, which is very cool. Yeah, so with the acrylics, I sort of started off with more experimental styles of acrylics so that I could kind of get the feel of them, because I'd never really worked with them until about a year ago.
How different is that to drawing?
I think it's completely feels different to me because the paint is obviously thicker. I'd always done the watercolor, which is supposed to be harder to control, but for me, I like to layer it up. So, you know, if I make a mistake, I just cover it with a different color and it creates a bit of depth. But in cans, the acrylic dries so quickly. Okay. So I felt like, I was like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake, but what do I do to fix it? Which was kind of stressful, but I really enjoyed the process of learning something new. I'm all about that, learning all the time.
Oh, cool.
In terms of visual arts, I did have a couple of works in the energy exhibitions when I was in school.
So tell us about Energy.
Energy exhibitions, I believe, are a yearly event at the Tanks that are curated by Ergon Energy, I believe. And they champion young artists throughout high school so that they get a chance to see their works in the world, like up on the walls. And that kind of, for me, was a really special experience throughout high school because it was like, yeah, I'm good enough, I can do this. Somebody wants it on the Tanks walls, so maybe I should keep going. And I love going and see those. I graduated 2 years ago, so I've been loving to go and see those and, you know, talk to young artists and see what they're up to. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I'll make it. I'm like, do it.
Absolutely do it.
So that's super cool.
So Amber, what is next for you?
I am working at the moment. I'm building, I have created my own arts company or initiative that I've called Overall Arts. So that I called it overalls because I love my overalls, but it also kind of encompasses the multiple art forms that I like to work with, and what I would like to pass on to kids. So it's kind of a bit at the moment, we're working on a project called the Young Creatives Mentorship Program. And that program has championed 7 young artists in the region who I'm mentoring, along with a bunch of other guest artists. So we have twice weekly sessions. One of those is a rehearsal of a play that I've written and produced. And the other one is a workshop in Hayley Gillespie's art studio, which is just the most beautiful place to be working with a guest artist. And that is an incredible experience all around. The kids are just so passionate. They're beautiful theatre makers, they're beautiful actors, and they just want to learn so much. And I learn so much from them as well.
Well, we are certainly so privileged to see you here in your little studio, which is only going to get bigger, and you're going to need a space.
I know. It's getting really exciting, and
it is.
Every day I wake up and I'm like, wow, this is my life, which is very cool.
That is the best way to wake up every morning and go, wow, this is my life. And I hope that there's a lesson in that for everyone out there listening.
Yes, I hope so too.
Amber, we'll look out for you in Overall Arts, and we'll look out for you around cans, on the walls, in our theatres, everywhere really. Thanks so much for visiting the Kitchen Sessions.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Thanks so much, Amber. That's really beautiful. Talk about champion. What a wonderful young lady to do that and be already a mentor to children. She's so young herself. Cool. All right. So this next song of ours, it's a really good one for us to start on. It's about making mistakes and being okay with it. And you never know. It's almost like giving us permission that it's going to be okay if we make mistakes. All right. So it wasn't perfect this time. sister, never you mind, because you will find it's just a part of life. Sister, you may not guess, but we're all a work in progress. Sometimes we don't get it, sometimes we make a mess, sometimes we forget, yeah. Well, you may have to try a few times before you get it right. You may have to try a few times before you get it right. So you made some mistakes, and that's hard for you to face. Sometimes that's just what it takes. Along the way, hey. I know you've been inspired. You have some level you aspire to. You have your desires, and you wanna be on fire. Well, I know you may have to start with a small spark. You may have to start with a small spark. You can build it up, working on it with your love. You can build it up, working on it with your love. I keep on working on it, working on it, working on it, working on it. I keep on working on it, working on it. You can build it up. I keep on working on it with your love. Yeah, Dave, work on it. So you played some bum notes. Nobody laughed at your joke. Yesterday you got paid, now you're broke. You're giving up, but you're still smoking. I may fall off my groove with my timing, lose my footing while I'm climbing. You mightn't think much of my rhyming. Look here, I'm still smiling, 'cause I know you may have to try a few times before you get it right. You may have to try a few times before you get it right. You may have to start with a small spark. You may have to start with a small spark. You got to understand things don't always go to plan. The trick is to accept it as it is and just keep working on it, working on it, working on it, working on it. Keep working on it. You can build it up. I keep working on it with your love. I forgot to talk about the toilet seat. All right. So this is the gang. We've got Jen on the drums and Steve on the bass and Dave on the guitar. And the Reverend over here, another Stephen, on the keys. Our next song. All right, here we go. Oh, now that I don't have to race, I don't race. We were just going to go straight into it, but I think I'll still bring it in. Oh, so this song, you might notice, this song reminds me of being at Ellis Beach. And I was falling in love at the time, but I do love Ellis Beach anyhow. And it's just so glorious and beautiful, and the rainforest right down, and the waters. And yeah, so this has got a lot of cans in this song, but mostly it's about me and my loving. Well, it's about somebody I loved. Do you know how beautiful you are? Do you know your eyes shine brighter than the stars? Do you know that no matter how near or how far, there's a place for you always in my heart? I just adore you, it's all that I can do. Mi amor, I'm falling for you. Mi precioso, oh my paradise. Mucha alegría since you entered my life. And I'm feeling peace, but at the same time my tummy's got butterflies. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Mucho gusto, it's such a pleasure. From a shipwreck we met amongst the ocean's treasure, and where the jungle meets the sea, I felt you see straight through me so tenderly. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Give us butterflies, Rev. So grateful to melt away with you. You're so playful and every moment pure. And I'm feeling nothing but love. It's like a healing rain down from above. And this gold we offer each other is such a thrill to discover. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Oh, my tummy's got butterflies. Ooh, ooh, tummy's got butterflies. My tummy's got butterflies. Oh, my tummy, to discover. Hey, Reverend Stephen Maxwell there on the keys. I feel like I'm going to have to come back. Don't want to be in front. Okay, so we've got this. This is the song we were talking about. This is the isolation song, the isolation blues that got us all together. And I really need to dedicate this to my mum, because my mum loves this song, and she likes a lot of my songs, but she loves this song, and she really fully backed me and supported me to really move forward in this, and even to come here. She's like, yeah, do it, let's go. And she's just so wonderfully supportive. So, and we especially got, go mum, we especially got a, she loves trumpet and she loves old school jazz. Not that this is jazz, but it fits with her, she likes it. Anyhow, so the song came about 3 weeks into the lockdown, and the whole crazy scenario and the different life suddenly changing and flipping like this. And I had also, it was about my 3rd week into uni as well, so I got put on the back burner. But it was really prevalent at that time. We're a little bit lucky in Cairns because we're out and about. But way back then it was like, oh, don't touch anyone, don't go anywhere. It was a bit frightening and scary, and yeah. So this is the COVID-19 isolation quarantine blues. It's about being single. It's really tough. You're all right. You happily married person, you. Yeah, so we love you, Susan. All right, so here we go. Well, it's hard here in the 2020s in this age of technology. We're meant to have plenty, but it's hard for single folks. Seems like we won't get any until some genius invents the COVID remedy. Can you tell I'm not dealing too well? Don't know what to do. I got that COVID-19 isolation quarantine blues. What's a single's gonna do? I don't stand a chance. Who will be brave enough to risk a new romance? Will they meet me at the dog park so we can sit together 1.5 meters apart? It's gonna break my heart if we can't even hold hands. Don't know where to start, trying to find myself a man amongst this COVID-19 isolation quarantine blues. Well, this virus has gone viral, but I'm stuck at home with desire. How am I gonna find someone who sets my soul on fire? The whole world atones. I don't wanna be alone. I wanna meet and greet in flesh, skin to skin, bone to bone. And I'm trying to stay cool, but I wanna break all the rules for some passion and affection. Wanna be reckless and risk infection for some good old-fashioned human connection. That's what I wanna do to beat the COVID-19 isolation quarantine blues. It's hard for us singles. How are we gonna mingle? This virtual reality just don't make me tingle. I got the COVID-19 isolation quarantine blues. Are you feeling it too? We got the COVID-19 isolation quarantine blues.
giving you a head hug. That was beautiful. So that song, it kind of kicked off this outfit here. What a blessed song that is, because you've pulled together an amazing array of musicians who are, they're great. So we've got a few early donators here, so you might know some of these names. We've got Paul Barton, who's a long-term and beautiful friend of ours. Louisa Grandy, and also another big friend of ours. Mark Priestley is a friend of mine from Brisbane who's coming up to see Megan Washington. Tracy Rush from a fantastic band who is also featured here, the Coalition Band. So fantastic. So that's the early donators. So thank you. We really appreciate your support. So now what we do, a little bit of, yes, Sam, this is what we're doing now. While the band's standing, we're going to black. Is that what we're doing? No, we're not going to black. Oh, it's just so relaxed. I'm so relaxed. What I do want to say is that I did have a real life gig last night. I flew to Brisbane on Thursday. I rehearsed with a real life band. And then on Friday, I played in a real life venue with 250 people in front of me. And that was at the Tivoli in Brisbane and with a really dear friend, Christy Apps. So gigs are back. Yay. It was the most amazing thing. I want to play so badly. I just realised what I'd been missing for 6 months. It's that thing, isn't it? Even though this is just the most amazing connection that we're developing here, but playing a gig, man, I don't know. And I also want to say, if anyone's got a birthday today, give us a shout out. My friend Deb Suckling's dog has turned 1 today. Hi, Hugo. Rock and roll. Yeah, it's a good year. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's Steve. It's the Rev's birthday. It's the Rev's sister's birthday in Jamaica. Happy birthday, sis. What's her name? Zoe. Happy birthday, Zoe. If you're watching, or if you're watching later, happy birthday. You've got a lovely brother here who's shouting you out. Fantastic. So let us know if it's your birthday, if you've got a special occasion, and we'll shout you out. We also decided as a part of this project to showcase some of the amazing businesses, small businesses in this community who support the arts, particularly the restaurateurs and cafe owners who have been pivoting and doing different things throughout, and also feeding us and giving us the COVID kilos. Couple of COVID kilos right there, and it ain't going anywhere. So this week I walked up the stairs to Mischief Bar and Eatery, walked up the stairs to a venue that has been there for many, many years, different names like Tropos and something, the Fox and Firkin. That's the one I got kicked out of, the Fox and Firkin. Oh, it was, I got totally kicked out of there. Anyway, they changed the name, so I went back the next week. It's fine. So this is Rebecca Barnett and showcasing her beautiful venue. My goodness, it's open Thursday, Friday and Saturday. We're going there. We're all going. Everyone's going for tapas. So Rebecca Barnett, Mischief Bar and Eatery, you're going to love them. You won't get kicked out of this venue. Well, I might.
Hi, my name's Rebecca. This is Mischief Bar and Eatery. And we've been here for a year and a half now, less a couple of months. But we've had the venue for about 2.5 years now, so it took us about a year to renovate, or close to a year to renovate, and then, yeah. So I've been in the hospital for probably about, nearly close to 25 years, if you include my first job being KFC. Originally from Melbourne, moved up here 3 years ago, and yeah, my sister and I and 2 of our best mates decided that we'd open up another bar because Cairns was kind of lacking in the Utah bar section. There's not so much one particular style that we liked. We sort of brainstormed and everything evolved. So anything that didn't work, we just moved on to the next thing. But we wanted something to be, really textural and really comfortable. There's so many places that you go to and, like sitting like this. Yeah, it's just uncomfortable. So, we decided we wanted booths and floating tables and swinging day beds, which was a big one, which everyone loves, and fake grass was our other things that we love. It's the second oldest building in Cairns. So. Yeah, well, essentially we're a cocktail/wine bar. And the food is Southeast Asian inspired tapas for share plates. Food-wise, because we loved eating tapas style, and it just means you can try a little bit of everything. And we loved it, and everybody's loving it so far. So yeah, it's not a massive menu. I mean, as we go on, more and more dishes will be put on, but yeah, everybody's absolutely loving it at the moment. Cocktail-wise, they're definitely the biggest sellers. So at the moment, just because of COVID and everything, we're just doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We will be looking at doing a Wednesday in the future. Not quite sure yet, just because September, October are generally a little bit quieter. So Thursdays are 4:30 till 10:30, and then Friday, Saturdays 4:30 till midnight.
Well, we might take a quick look around your beautiful venue.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, those stairs are very much the scene of the crime. Yes, everyone's having a bit of a sniggle. I think everyone's fallen down those stairs at some point, whether by accident or, I don't know, why would you fall? Anyway, doesn't matter. Get yourself to Mischief because it's beautiful. The ambiance is fantastic.
And the tapas is great and the wine is great too, just saying. But I know wine. Talking of wine, we've got someone coming in soon. My brother, Frank Angelico, he's waiting in the wings. But in the meantime, big happy birthday to Tracy Walsh from Coalition. I think it's your birthday and you also donated. So hey, sending love back to you. So we've got a couple more songs. Oh no, we've got lots of songs, but 2 more songs before we do something else. Wine! Hey, how are we going? That was a great set. It was so good to see you guys play together. You feeling good? You feeling good? You got no weirdness?
Yes.
Good. No, it's no weird. Sister Libby.
Alright, so this is a real canned song, this one. And I just want to send my love out to my children, my new Marie and my grandson Jackson. Because this song really makes me think of the kids when they were little, and they used to have a toy wooden snake, and we left it on the balcony, and we had lots of wildlife everywhere, and the blackbirds literally came and took bits of it out regularly. But they kept leaving it. Yeah, let's do that. So the song's really about the beautiful, the wildlife and listening to nature that we get to have up here in Cairns. We've got, I really like it. So I'm a little bit reluctant to go to the city, but so here we go. It's the outside of this story, all the nature in the backyard. Never stop to hear the sound. I hear the bush turkeys scratching in the dry leaves, black the low bats, the giggles, kissing and kissing, full swing to see. Outside of this story, Mother Nature in the backyard. Have you ever stopped to hear her listen? It's the outside orchestra. We got Mother Nature in the backyard. Have you ever stopped to hear her listen? hear the birds and cicadas, the frogs and the lizards, a barking of a dog in the next street, the dropping of twigs and the rustling of leaves, and the blackbird on the balcony, kookaburra and rainbow lorikeet, and the willy wagtail's funky beats, chickadee, 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 chickadee. It's the outside orchestra. We got Mother Nature in the backyard. Have you ever stopped to hear her listen? Chickadee, chickadee, chickadee. It's the outside orchestra. We got Mother Nature in the backyard. Have you ever stopped to hear her? Oh, listen, yeah. Move away from the TV and the fridge hum. Move out with the nature song. Move away from the TV and the fridge hum. Move out with the nature song. I said, come along and ride upon this song. You're welcome. I was sitting in the backyard over at Mickey's when my ears pricked up and I start to comprehend magical melodies, the natural harmonies of neighboring creatures and their rhythms, total precision. Such syncopation, such harmonization, such raw communication, redefining my awareness of planetary sharingness. Of course, yes, animals and weather are connected to the energy of music, of course. Listening and singing together, we can groove this. We are one and able to tune in to one another, 'cause we're all a part of Mother Nature. It feels so great being a part of Mother Nature's orchestra. Jam along, brothers, we keep jamming with Mother Nature. Jam along, sisters, we keep jamming with Mother Nature. Jam along, lovers, we keep jamming with Mother Nature. Jam along, rusters, we keep jamming with Mother Nature. Feels so great being a part of Mother Nature's orchestra. Yeah. Feels nice to be part of this orchestra. Yeah. Can we just keep playing?
I didn't make comment before, but notice everyone changed costume. There was a costume change. That doesn't happen very often on the Kitchen Session sets. Everyone, this is a momentous opportunity, a momentous occasion of wonderfulness. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out, and I'm going to get a drink.
Who was watching? Where's Wally? Oh, literally get a drink from in here. All right, so our next song, I guess it's about equality, and it's a funny story. I was kind of hanging out with someone who really didn't understand it. You know, those kind of people that it's all about them and there's no like sharingness. So I wrote this, which is kind of the opposite of what was going on. So. By learning you learning me, we let the fire burn naturally and dance each turn and see where it leads. Respecting you respecting me, each step and moment listening to honor songs we sing. Now I feel equality is you and me. We each got our ways and philosophies, considering all possibilities for each of us to grow. God bless our souls, help lift our load. May true love show what we need to know. we're consciously balancing our hopes and dreams, the taking and giving. In honoring you, you honoring me, we humbly planting the seeds for hearts to heal and be free. I connect with you, you connect with me, accepting what will be and surrendering to life's mystery. Yeah, yeah. Equality is you and me. We each got our ways and philosophies, considering our possibilities for each of us to grow. God bless our souls. Yeah, uplift our load. Make true love show what we need to know. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Jah bless our soul. I need everyone to sing this bit. Jah bless our souls. Jah bless our souls. Jah bless our souls. I need to hear you, Rose. Jah bless our souls. Jah bless our souls. Equality is you and me. We each got our ways and philosophies. Keep going. Jah bless our souls. Equality means we can meet everybody's needs with integrity, consciously sharing our feelings as they flow. Jah bless our souls. Jah bless our souls. Jah bless our souls. Here we go. Jah bless our souls. Something like that.
That was fantastic. What? Everyone give them a clap. And I have another, we've got some more wonderful donators and we'll talk about them later on. And it's not Tracy Rush's birthday, it's Tracy Rush's granddaughter's birthday. So that's just as important.
That's so special too.
Happy birthday. Hey, so why don't you guys have a little rest and have a sit in the audience, have a little break and grab a drink from the fridge or I don't know, do something, have a relax. You probably got to... You can try I'll get you on stage to try the wine. Absolutely, Lysia, if you're a wine drinker. There's water in the fridge. Everyone enjoy. This is our kitchen. You are welcome in our kitchen. Everyone's just... Breezy, can you just check on what's in the oven, mate? Don't know. Just best you do. Just put your guitar in the sink. Just put your guitar in the sink because we've got a special guest, my people. Special guest 23 weeks running when I approached this amazing man to say, why don't you come with me on this Kitchen Sessions journey because, hell, I like wine. Wine's fantastic. So I think we have in the house Frank D'Angelico. What are we doing? I'm just going to stand here and sing. Frank D'Angelico. You were seamless. You would think after 23 weeks, Mick's running around in his thongs. We're plugging in microphones. Lucky I've got the two of the best technicians and engineers in all of Queensland right in front of us. So nothing can go wrong. Ding, 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 ding. It's illegal. It's illegal. Yes, we are rogue, aren't we? In here, we are. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Things are.
Did you say plug before, Rosie?
Did I say plug?
Did you plug in? Plug?
Oh, of course I said plug.
Because
I said thongs.
As you're well aware, and
plug.
I think I might just get this out of the way quickly tonight, early.
No.
As you're well aware, I'm not afraid at all of a shameless plug.
What are
And
we
I will
plugging
also
tonight?
point out that I benefit in no way financially from these shameless plugs.
Well, we're in the arts, dude.
But
Are you kidding?
No one does. I mean, join
the
the
arts.
queue. Yeah, suck it up, princess. None of us do. Okay. So my shameless plug
Become
for
a
tonight is
stockbroker.
from my beautiful family and my brother Billy. Billy's Coffee. He said that's a lot of advertising space there. Frank, do you mind if we whack a T-shirt on? That'll be $20, thanks. I said yes, sure, no problem at all.
How funny.
Yeah, indeed.
How funny. And we did feature Billy's Coffee.
We did
a
feature
couple of
Billy's
weeks
Coffee,
ago.
and they're dear friends of ours.
They are,
and
and
if
their
you pop
coffee.
down there at the weekend.
Their
and,
coffee is
and-
great.
Yeah.
Come on stage, Mick. Mick's coming on stage to give us glasses. Everyone just wants a piece of the action this week. Everyone, this is Mick Allen. Here he is. He's the stream team. Give him a clap. Oh, he's a shy boy. Bravo.
Bravo, Mick.
So look,
So-
it's just been a big couple of weeks. You're getting prepared for an opera performance soon.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am on the 10th of
10th of
October. It's
October.
coming up, so there's been lots of rehearsals.
I'm sure
and
it's sold out.
It is sold out
Yes.
now, but there is talk that we may actually have some people along to the full dress rehearsal in the afternoon.
a matinee.
So stand by, a little matinee, and it is sounding pretty amazing if I do say so myself.
So that's October the 10th, Piccolo Cucina.
Yes, it is.
If you do want to try and steal in the back door. Look, I've done it for many years. I've always just worn black,
Bring cash.
carried a guitar.
If you want to sneak
and
in the
guitar
back door,
leads.
bring cash and
No,
give me a call.
I don't worry about that. I just take a crate of leads and a lanyard. And I can go in anywhere. What have we got tonight, sir?
Well,
What have
Rosie,
we-
I often look for inspiration in what I'm going to do. So I was at the warehouse
Yes.
the other day,
Ooh.
and often when the boxes arrive, there's not enough printing on them for me to work out what they are. So I have to get out my trusty Sharpie. There's a point to all of this. Stand by. There is a point to all of this. So I got out my trusty Sharpie to write on the side of the box, and I did this thing, right? And it took me way back to my childhood, back to one of my childhood heroes, and then fast forwarded to another childhood heroes. I did this thing with my Sharpie, and I went, Zorro! There's some fans in the house, and also that first bit, that was actually when you keep doing this. Fast forward to my second childhood hero, whose signature I used to try and forge. And my second childhood hero was Ace Frehley from Kiss. Still is, unashamedly Ace Frehley from Kiss. And the first part...
Oh!
Go Ace. And the first part of his signature was the same part of the Zorro. So as I'm writing the name of this wine, I thought, wow, what great inspiration for the wine that we're going to choose tonight, that we're going to drink tonight.
It's a long, winding road, but we got there.
We got there eventually. So the wine that
Who
we...
am I to talk about long, winding roads? You
Where are
know
we?
what?
Mick
I
or Sam,
know.
where are we? Over here. Okay. So the wine
Oh, wow. Zero.
is not Zorro, but Zero.
Zero. Ooh.
Zero Prosecco. So
Arnie
this is
Jan, you're going to love this.
Arnie Jan,
Arnie
this
Jan.
may be in one of Arnie Jan's surprise boxes that arrive like magic. This is Prosecco from the north of Italy, and this is proper Prosecco, and this is really, really delicious. And given it's getting a bit warm now, you know, you just want a little bit of bubbles. We've sort of done the red stuff, but it is getting a bit warm now. And shut up, Frank, and just open the bottle.
It's
for
getting hot,
goodness
and
sake.
when
It
you,
is getting
I
warm.
just want to make mention and make comment, everyone out there, that Frank did say that our good friend Arnie Jan Ed, she sometimes gets boxes of surprise champagne and Prosecco on her front door. You too can get boxes of wine
Yes, you
on
can.
your front door. I do. Sam does.
Surprise. Born of COVID.
Just email us.
Just
and we'll
put-
get you a box of wine.
Let's grab some glasses, Rosie.
I'll get you a
box of
Oh,
wine.
this is my
absolutely.
favourite bit.
All you have to do is email or contact me via the page or via
just
my
anyone.
page.
Just give me a
The
text.
Wine Tradition.
Send me a fax.
After we did that sparkling red one, I'm very conscious of needing an needing a clean up in aisle 4. Here we go, Rosie. I'll shut up now. I'll stop talking about Zorro and Ace Frehley.
This is my favourite part of
I love the reaction when I said Ace Frehley.
Oh, it was like a rock star
Let me
moment,
tell you,
wasn't it?
It was a rock star
Yeah.
moment, and he still is one of my heroes.
look,
What's
he's
not
pretty
to
hot.
love about Ace?
It's pretty hot.
I finally got to see him in 2000, and he lived up to everything that I hoped that he would do.
Oh, it's good when you see your heroes and they live up to it, like Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Ace came out onto the stage, and he was probably still having a few little issues at the time. and he came out and started giving a little bit of rock God hero to the back of the stage until the roadies came around and turned him
Turn
around.
around,
and went,
mate.
The crowd's
That's
that
the front
way,
of the
mate."
stage. See, Bon Jovi knows where the front of the bloody
He
stage
lived
is,
up
doesn't
to
he?
it. He lived up to it, and it was my inspiration for the wine tonight. Cheers, Rosie.
What have we got? We've got zero.
So this is zero prosecco.
You
so
got it
the
in a
beautiful
Foster's
part
glass.
in a Foster's glass. The beautiful part about
Classy.
prosecco, it's very, very light and bubbly. It's what the Italians call frizzantino. So tiny, tiny, tiny little bubbles.
You know, I
that
was
just
supposed to be in
dance on the
Italy this
tongue.
month.
Thanks. That was delayed, but thanks. We're there. Yeah. Let's think of Ace instead.
I was
Let's
supposed to
think
be
of
in Italy, but
beautiful
instead
things.
I'm in
That
Cairns
calls for a drink, Rosie.
drinking
Cheers.
Prosecco at the
Salud.
Rondo Theatre with my
Cheers.
friends. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that is like summertime. That is not like the hottest of the hot summer. It's just like 2 weeks before the hottest of the hot summer. And it's like I'm dangling my feet in the pool, right? There's a box of chilled prawns there, like on ice. Someone's bringing me a plate of calamari, lightly salted, peppered. I'm going to have another taste. Hang on, what else am I feeling?
Oh, I nearly brought a tear to my eye, Rosie. Keep going. It's beautiful.
Kind of hits the back of your throat and it doesn't hurt.
Cue the music and thank you, good night. It doesn't hurt, but she's fallen at my feet. Whenever you fall at my feet.
23 weeks.
23 weeks
Oh, I'm
drinking
sorry, Mum.
Prosecco.
I didn't even mean
It
it like
doesn't
that.
hurt.
I didn't mean it like
It
that.
doesn't hurt. We try. We are responsible here at the Wine Tradition, and we try to not hurt people
That
with
is
any of our
not
products.
going on a T-shirt.
It's not going. This wine didn't hurt me. I bought wine from Frank, and I'm still alive.
Well, it didn't hurt me. Your wine does not hurt.
It doesn't hurt people. It just. It
that's a
should.
good T-shirt.
It should make you. My wine does not hurt people.
Does not hurt people.
No.
It hurts so good.
My wine hurts so good. Cue the legal team. Anyway, look, Prosecco is about celebration. Prosecco in Italy, you have it any time of the day. It's perfectly acceptable to have this at 10 o'clock in the morning, just as it is to have it at 11 o'clock at night, or at 3 o'clock in the morning, or as my friend said, from the navel of your lover. That's probably the best way to serve it.
I say that's great. So with that,
I like
Frank,
this crowd here. That's
we've
good.
been
They're
really
very
naughty
responsive.
tonight.
We have been very naughty tonight.
make sure you get
We
your
didn't-
box.
Nobody got hurt, though.
Nobody got hurt, and make sure you get your box of wine from Frank D'Angelico,
Indeed.
and all the details will be in all of our streams. And we are very, very excited to finish this glass of champagne.
Salud.
Lucida, get on stage.
Cheers, everybody.
Hang on, Lucida wanted a glass. Hang on,
Oh,
come
hang
on,
on.
come on over here.
You won't get. I promise I won't hurt you. I
it won't
promise.
hurt. Get a
It
glass
won't
from the
hurt.
glass tray.
There's glasses there.
All right, get a glass from the glass tray. Sorry, band, you have to. Oh, no, band's coming on.
the
Everyone, get on stage. Get on stage, everyone. Come on. Lovely. Come on, get on stage.
Everyone get on stage.
Is
Grab
it-
a glass. Salute.
Salute.
Grab a glass. Nobody,
Grab a glass.
Nobody will get
There's
hurt
glasses
tonight.
on the glass tray.
Nobody will get hurt tonight.
This is the way we roll.
Thank you, everybody.
We are the Wine Tradition.
See you next week. Next fortnight.
I don't know.
Thank you.
We'll see
Thanks.
ya. But hang around.
Ciao.
Hang around. Hello. Hi. Hi. Well, that was fantastic. Well, magically, we have assembled a band behind us, and they're all having a little bit of taste of Prosecco. So make sure that you do tune in to Sister Liberty on Spotify or YouTube or Facebook or any of those places if you're liking what you're hearing. Even just to get a little bit of that kind of island vibe. If you're feeling like that little vibe, you'll get it from these guys. Donations. I really want to shout out to a Stephen Atkinson who's just given us a huge... Who is it? Oh, my God. Lucida's...
The mother.
Oh, Lucida. So, Stephen Atkinson, you're highlighted and you're in
thanks,
capitals
bro.
with red because you have given us given Lucida a massive donation. So, thank you so much. Every little bit counts. So, we really, really appreciate it.
My brother.
Your brother.
All the way over in Scotland.
Oh my God, in Scotland.
Hey, Eva.
Yeah. So we've got 2 more songs from Sister Liberty. We hope that you have enjoyed them as much as we all have here. How you feeling now, guys? You've kind of almost at the home stretch. David Breeze, you've been here twice. How do you feel?
Fantastic. Thanks.
Okay, that's it. That's all he's got to say. Anyone else have anything to say? No? Yeah, Papa? Yeah?
Just the wine should be served earlier. That's what I reckon.
There's a method to our madness. What about you, Steve? Do you have anything? Oh, sorry, do you have something?
And it doesn't hurt your throat.
No, it does not. Absolutely. Steve, do you want to say anything to your sister?
Happy birthday.
Musos. They don't say much except if you're me. Anyway, here we go. Lucina Anderson and the Sister Liberty Band. Take it away.
Thank you. All right. So this is the song that I was talking about. We've been recording it, and the vision was to ask everybody, so especially now out there in Facebook world, if you would like your photo of yourself with some friends or yourself with your family or just yourself, and you would like to give me permission to use it for my film clip. This is the vision that I had, just the beautiful array of people, and this whole song is just about that. Our beauty is on the inside, and it's what's on the inside that counts, and everyone's hearts and spirits are beautiful. And so if you want, please message me on Facebook, or maybe you'll come through the kitchen sessions, I don't know, but otherwise Sister Liberty or my Lucina Anderson, please send me your photos. It's for the film clip to this song. All right, here we go. How does it go? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't make any sense. No one can be better or worse than anybody else. People putting people up on pedestals, while other people are wanting other people to abuse. Misguided perceptions about excellence, classism, racism, sexism, and prejudice, corruption in the spirit of the human race, destruction. Oh, I just can't face it. I don't want no part in it. I can't see the heart in it, so I don't see no point in it at all. People trying to make someone feel small. I don't see the joy in it. Why you wanna try and destroy it? There's beauty in our soul. Oh, beauty in us. Oh, sometimes we make mistakes, but it doesn't mean that anyone is more right or wrong. Sometimes they make it about race. They say culture separates and we can't all get along. Sometimes you feel out of place, but believe in your heart and soul, they are so strong. Foundation and inspiration of everything good. Everything and anything else has just been misunderstood. Revelation starting to take place. Salvation in the spirit of the human race. I wanna do all I can. I wanna feel brotherhood of man. Oh, I don't see no point in it at all. People trying to make someone fall. I don't see the joy in it. Why you wanna try and poison this beauty in us? Oh, oh, beauty in us. Oh, beauty in us. Oh, beauty soul. You want to follow your true core. That's the beauty in our soul. You want to see the truth at all. You'll see the beauty in us all. Beauty in us all. We are all beautiful. Thank you. One more. This is our last song. Oh, shout out to Bronnie, Sister Bronnie, who couldn't be with us tonight. We love you. Shout out to Ziwa. Okay, and my bro, Stephen, all the way over in Scotland. Look out. All right, last song. Nā te atua iho mai ngā waiata. Ngā te atua iho mai te aroha. Because Jah gave us all love and music. God gave us all love and music. Let's use it and prove with it we are worthy. Let's heal all the hurting ground now deep in the earth. Share all the positive lessons we are learning, 'cause it's all for one, one for all. Together we can move forward toward peace once more, starting here on the dance floor. Now let's answer the call, 'cause we are world citizens, an earth nation, giving positive vibrations. Keep giving positive, positive vibrations. Keep giving positive, positive vibrations. We are the power giving positive vibrations and making positive change. Because Jah gave us all love and music. Nā te atua iho mai ngā waiata. Nā te atua iho mai te aroha. Jah gave us all love and music. Jah gave us all love and music. Let's use it and groove with it. Connect body, heart, mind, and soul. Now is the time to make changes and realign into the flow. Live the life you love the life you live. Be the truth you know. 'Cause it's all for one, one for all. Together we can move forward, because we are world citizens, an earth nation, giving positive vibrations. Earth citizens in this worldwide nation. We have the power to make positive changes. 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 We have the power, we have the power. We have the power to make positive changes. We have the power to make positive changes. We have the power, positive changes. We can change. We can. Jah, us, love, music, God, us, love, music, because it's all for one, one for all. Together we can move forward. Yes, it's all for one, one for all. Together we can move is all for one for all.
Fantastic was that? All for one. All for one for all. All for one for all. Fantastic. Great work, everyone. So if you're loving Lucida as much as, or Sister Liberty as much as we do, you can find her on all of the platforms. Just Google Sister Liberty, which is on your screen right now. Thank you, everyone, for another fantastic week. We've got a big announcement to make because we are actually going to Cooktown to stream in 2 weeks. We're going to be streaming a show from the up the Cooktown Hotel, the Top Pub, the Up Pub. What my brain is, my brain's still in Brisbane. The Top Pub. We are featuring 2 amazing Cooktown artists. We're featuring Ella Hartwig, who's a fantastic singer-songwriter, up-and-coming, young, gorgeous. We're featuring the Barefoot Bells, who are rock with attitude. You're going to love them. We're featuring the visual artist Jane Dennis. And, of course, there's going to be crazy road stories from us heading up there in a bus, I think. And I think Pebbles is even going to make an appearance. That's my doggy woggy. Okay, can she sit in your car, Sam, for 4 hours? No. Oh, Sam has put his foot down. Pebbles is not allowed in the car. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll see. I might dress her up. Thank you so much to Sister Liberty and all these amazing artists here. Jen, Papa Stanley, we've got Dave Breeze, we've got Steve Maxwell, and of course Lucida Anderson. Thank you to Amber Grossman, who was our visual artist pop-in, who's just a delightful young human being. Thank you to Rebecca Barnett from Mischief. And where are you, my brother, Frank D'Angelico? Come up here. Please don't fall over when you come up here. Of course, thank you. Don't hurt yourself. Thank you to my big brother, Frank D'Angelico, wearing a Billy's T-shirt and getting us some lovely Prosecco. Thank you to Mick Allen. Yes. Thank you to Sam Gibb. Thank you to Karen Engel. Thank you to everyone out there. Jan Air, Jasmine Penny, who helped me in the backgrounds. Thank you to Kristen Copson, who does all the graphics. And thank you to Paul Barton. Of course, Frank D'Angelico for just being amazing and keeping coming and having fun with me every Saturday night. It's not hard, is it?
Not at all. It's not hard. It's ace.
It's ace, really. So from us to you, we are the Kitchen Sessions, and we'll see you in Cooktown next time. Have a great week. We love you. Thanks for donating. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah.